All right, Shalom. I want to first start off giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings unto the elect of the nation of Israel. This is the brother Abadia from the GMS Houston camp, and I'm coming at you with a quick video, and it's going to be over Revelation 17, verse 4 and verse 5. Just more emphasis, this video is, being done to just continue put the emphasis on how wicked this world is because of the so-called white man, which is Esau, according to the Bible. And the epic center of wickedness is right here in Babylon the Great, which the average person that doesn't know any goddamn thing knows as America, America, or the United States. Okay, according to the scriptures, America is in the Bible under many different code names. One major name for America, identifier for America by name, is Babylon the Great. Okay. So let's get into it, and I'm most likely what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paraphrase some other scriptures, or I may bring them out. So this is Revelation chapter 17 and 4. It says, "And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls." And when you read this whole chapter through the process of elimination, this is not really for parts of this chapter, I'll say, it's not hard to be understood. Like this part right here, these verses are easier to be understood, but the whole chapter in itself is, you have to go into some information to break it down. But that's not what this lesson is. That's not what this video is for. This video is to highlight America. All right. And who runs this place? The so-called white man. Okay. So when it talks about this woman, it's the same woman. When you read up from the first verse, it said it was a woman that wrote the beast that had 7 heads and 10 horns. All right. So this is talking about the same woman, which this woman is America. And the purple and scarlet color and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls represents being in a position of rulership or royalty. Okay, and this is not talking about the average so-called white man that's making $50,000 to $100,000+ a year. This is dealing with the elites, that the international bankers that really control the world. Okay, and they control the banking systems. So, and it says, and they're the ones responsible ultimately for pushing the wicked agenda in the earth. All right, let's read on. It says, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. So. And let me read the next verse. It says, and upon her forehead was a name written. Okay, and this is symbolically. But to say, for example, you have to take a person and then to use so many words to define the characteristics of this person, you can write whatever on their forehead. Okay, so dealing with America, which really is the so-called white man, the elites. Okay, the elites of Edom. If you wrote upon their proverbial forehead in this sense, it would say this. Let's read this Revelation 17 and 5 again. It says, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, Now, the word Babylon means confusion. Okay? And you can look it up for yourself. It goes back to the Hebrew word babal. And so it's saying that this woman, okay, which is America, had a name written on her forehead. And it was called Great Confusion, or Babylon the Great. So through the process of elimination, who fits the bill for being a place or a people that promotes great confusion? And you would have to say the so-called white man at the top that's running the world, that pretty much through the trickle-down effect, the information that they want to go out to the peoples is ultimately coming from them. Okay, ultimately it's coming from them. And what is that? The main great confusion is they're teaching children that if you're a female and you want to be a male, you can do that. If you're a male, you want to be a female, you can do that. They push, so you can you have men walking around here looking like women. And with the technology and the surgeries and all the shit they got going, in some cases, or a lot of cases, you got to check that shit out. You never know. So that's confusing. So being a Mo and all of that, that being part of that alphabet community, that's promoted and pushed. And what does it cause? It causes great confusion. Especially when they push this on the children. Then these kids grow up believing that confusion makes sense. And you got grown-ups, they believe in this madness. It says, the mother of harlots, an abomination of the earth. So in that cup, that's what's in the cup. In the cup is really great confusion. It's how they say the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. So in that, this so-called white man is holding up this ideology to the world that his way of life is the best way to live. But when you get into it and you look inside of that cup, is nothing but abominations and filthiness. But he's telling the world that this is the grand ultimate way to live your life. This is the right way to go. But when you look in that cup, it's homosexuality in that cup. Okay, it's adultery in the cup. It's murder. It's GMO food. It's polluted air. All right? It's breakdown of family structure. It's uplifting women over men, which destroys the family structure. Okay? It's teaching, it's allowing, and not just allowing, but promoting women to be whores and men to be simps and wimps and punks. And the list goes on. And a lot of these heathens that came over to this country, they believed in that golden cup. They believed in that America was gonna, they believed in that they was gonna improve the quality of their life. Really on a monetary level. Let me say the word correctly, on a monetary level, money. It's gonna be able to get money, and this place you can come in, come over here in this capitalist society and come up. Then these nations got over here and say, damn, these people are fucked up. And not only are the people fucked up, this is a grimy, slimy ass place. This is the land of homeless people right here in America, which they put out as the greatest country in the world. Freedom and justice for all. And you get over here and say, damn, and especially for the Israelites, there is no freedom and justice. You know? And they look at the way that the people live, and it's disgusting to them. Then they have to watch their children drink of this cup. You know? Then you look at the streets. The streets is all broken up, potholes, freeways, crowded, especially in the major cities. Traffic through the roof. You know, you go to the inner cities of any city, and that's where Jake is at. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and it looks like shit. You go to downtown of any city, and you have downtown, there's certain parts of downtown that look like shit, and homeless people roaming all over the place. This is your great America. And this, what's going on over here, this man has pushed this all over the entire world, man. And the Most High is about to put a stop to this fucking beast. You know, we're in that time where the Most High is going to put this way of life down and raise up righteousness in the earth. So with that, I'm in this video. Just want to bring these two verses out, you know, and bring life to them. Lord willing, it was edifying, and until the next video, shalom.